What's up, people? So for those of you that don't already know, there is no episode this week of Dragon Ball Super. So if you're going to be waiting for it, there is no episode. Don't wait up. Also, before I start this video, this is a spoiler video. I will be revealing spoilers from episode 130 and 131, the last two episodes. So if you don't want to know any spoilers and you want it all to be a big surprise for you, then don't watch this video. Click off now. I would appreciate it if you didn't click off. But if you don't want any spoilers, click off now. You have been warned, so let's get into this spoiler video.
One thing I say and always keep.
Alright, so just like any of my other spoiler videos, credit goes to Herbs98 on Twitter. He's the one that I got these translations from. Dragon Ball Super Episode 30. An unprecedented Super Showdown, the ultimate survival battle. A minute and a half remains in the Tournament of Power. Son Goku has had the upper hand battling Jiren. Then Jiren concentrates and finally gets serious. Surrounded by a red aura, he dashes fiercely and fires a ki blast at Goku at point blank range. Goku is totally blown away. From the spectator seats, Krillin and the Turtle Hermit are worried, but... Alright, so this is a big showdown we've all been waiting for. Goku versus Jiren in the next episode. This will be the continuation of the battle, and I'm really excited to see how Goku fares against Jiren at his full power. And we don't even know if that's Jiren's full power, because it doesn't say that he powers up to his full power. It just says that he powers up, he concentrates a bit more to fight with Goku, and his ki blast is at point blank range, blowing him away. That's crazy because we saw in the last episode how OP Goku seemed to be at the end of it. And this is Goku mastering the top form over all martial arts. This is what every martial artist should be striving to get towards, where Goku is. And to think Jiren hasn't even mastered Ultra Instinct, he doesn't use Ultra Instinct, and he's gotten to a point where Goku has mastered it and he's keeping up with him and could even be better than him at this point. Just how strong is Jiren, and will Jiren even lose this battle? That seems like a good segue to the next lot of spoilers. Dragon Ball Super Episode 131. A miraculous conclusion. Farewell Goku, until the day we meet again. Son Goku has fallen from the arena.
Nani?
It seems like Universe 7 has lost, and everyone will be annihilated. But, having broken through his limits, Goku and Jiren stare at the Omni Kings, as if the match isn't over yet. And then, a death beam hits Jiren's back. A bruised and battered Universe 7 team member is standing there. Okay, so the two biggest things to know about this spoiler: Goku falls off, that's where Frieza was. I know a lot of people have been going crazy about where's Frieza been, and I've said he is there somewhere, he's just chilling out. So it seems like that much has been proven. Although it doesn't say that Frieza was the one that shot the death beam, he is the only one that shoots death beams, and he's the only one left on the field that isn't up in the bleachers, except for 17, who blew himself up. But the crazy part about this all is we know how OP Goku was, and he has fallen off the arena. Now, I really like how it says fallen from, because this does mean that Goku might not have been knocked off by Jiren. He could have just slipped, his footing could have gone, there was nowhere left to be standing, and then that happened. We just don't know, but it is likely that Goku either one slipped off or Jiren has knocked him off. It really is kind of sad. I didn't want to see Jiren go at first, but after seeing Goku reach this form and fighting, I really did want him to win. Because since Super has started, Goku really hasn't won a fight so far. I mean, you could argue that he won against Frieza, but technically he needed time travel to go back in time and stop Frieza because he knew what he was going to do. Essentially, he had already lost that fight. So right at the beginning, he loses to Lord Beerus. He doesn't win that fight at all. They train up, they get to Super Saiyan Blue, Frieza comes back to life, they fight Frieza. Frieza and Tamago actually catch Goku off guard, shoot him, and he is in a critical condition. Vegeta has to come and finish that fight. Then Vegeta obviously doesn't finish that fight. Earth blows up, they have to go back in time and stop it, where Goku used Kamehameha. Like I said, very debatable, but didn't really win that fight. In the Universe 6 and 7 tournament, Goku actually wins the fight, loses the fight, forfeits the fight. Technically, as far as like that goes, I really wouldn't count them as wins. With Hit, he kind of just gave up, which is also still kind of debatable, but didn't win. Then the fight he has after that against Hit is kind of a filler episode, and also I'm really only talking about in terms of the bigger picture, all the big baddies. Goku hasn't really won anything. Future Trunks and Zamasu, Goku doesn't beat Zamasu, Vegeta doesn't beat Zamasu, Vegito probably could have, but obviously defused. And then now in this ultimate tournament of power, how big this is and how awesome everything has been, it seems like Goku is not going to win this fight either. He has attained a new form, which is obviously awesome, but he hasn't won one yet in terms of all the big series arcs, the boss fights. He hasn't won any, and I'm pretty gutted about it. And like I said with this one, we just don't know. Either Jiren beat him or he may have just fallen out by accident. But it seems like the universe will win in the end because Frieza is still there. It doesn't say whether or not this death ray has done any damage to Jiren. If Jiren will fall off, maybe Goku has given enough damage to Jiren that he finally feels this, gets caught off guard, just like Goku did, and Frieza is able to just kick him over the edge. Also, when they said Goku and Jiren both stare at the Omni King to say that the match isn't really over, that to me sort of seems like maybe Goku did slip off. Maybe something happened where the fight didn't actually end up with a winner or a loser. They're both pretty gutted about it. Goku looks at Omni King, so does Jiren. They're both looking at Zeno like, hey, the match isn't over. We still need to know who's the best. Can we keep fighting? That must be maybe the confusion that's happening around there. And then Frieza, seeing this, obviously will capitalize on it, come in, shoot Jiren, and then take the title of the Universe Champion, thus securing our universe's victory and then finishing the Tournament of Power off. Now, everything that was in that spoiler, will that all be happening within the first 5-10 minutes? Because we still need to wrap up this arc. This is the last episode and we need to find out the conclusion, what the wish is going to be. Is Goku going to go off and train with someone else? Will Goku end up going back to Earth? Because we do know that he does end up going back to Earth and then training Oob. That's something I was really looking forward to in this series, and whether it continues or not, we are still not sure. So as far as this final episode goes, I really hope they don't spend a lot of time on this. The next episode, 130, I would really like to see a massive fight between the two of them, and then the conclusion happening within the first 5, maybe 10 minutes, just the first half of the episode 131. Also, what will the wish be? Because obviously Vegeta wants to wish back the Saiyans from Universe 6. I'm sure Goku, being Goku, wanting to be able to fight Jiren and everything, and still not wanting any of these universes to be destroyed, will probably wish for all of the universes to come back. I know I've said that in a couple of videos. There are different theories that I've had on it, but essentially I just want all the universes to be wished back. Or something I have been saying a lot that I still really don't know a lot about. I don't know how it works, but I do think that the last person may be the one to get the wish. If it was a team effort, I'm sure the team will get to decide, but if it's one person that won, I'm sure they get the wish. Now that hasn't been confirmed, that's just what I believe would happen. So if Frieza wins, will he get the wish, and what will he wish for? Or ultimately, will he do something that makes Zeno think, yo, you are not getting that wish, you're not getting anything. They give the wish back to Goku and Goku and friends, and then they make the wish all together. So you guys, a lot of questions, but the thing that we know for sure is that Goku will be eliminated before Jiren is. Or do we know that? I mean, these could all be fakes. They could be putting out fake stuff to throw us off the trail, and then really something else happens that blows our mind. I don't think that's going to happen, but we've just got to keep open all possibilities. Also, there are still things I want to see in this series. There are still fights that I need to see happen. Is Goku stronger than Lord Beerus now? Is there anything that sets them apart? Destruction energy. Because like I said before, in the manga, Goku already knows how to do that. Or at least knows the move to destroy and obliterate another person. What's going to happen with Oob? Obviously, Goku knows that he is the reincarnation of Buu. Is Buu's power so great that Goku knows that Oob will be able to reach Ultra Instinct? Goku, as we know, being a martial artist at heart, he has now reached almost the pinnacle of martial arts. There won't be a lot of people above him. Is that why he goes to train Oob? Because we do know at the end of Dragon Ball Z, he does say to Oob, we'll train up and then we'll have a sparring match at the end, because he really wants to fight someone just as strong as him. So does Goku become stronger than anyone else anywhere, and he needs to sort of cultivate his own opponent to fight? Will he continue training with Whis, or does he go up to someone higher than Whis? Does he go to Daishinkan to go for training? As far as this arc goes, it has been probably visually the best. Story-wise, I'm still gonna lean more towards the Cell Saga. That story was incredible. Everything that happened in that series was incredible, but as far as the fights go, the epicness, the hype, I'm gonna have to give it to the Tournament of Power. It has been crazy. And I guess that's why this series is sort of ending at this point. Where do you go from here? What's going to happen from here that's going to be so crazy that we're going to enjoy it a lot more than this? It's just gotten better and better and better, and now we're finally at the point where I don't know where they can go from here. Maybe that's what this break is for. Either one, they don't know where to go from here, or two, they know they can't go anywhere from here, so they've stopped it. But I would love to see the story of Oob unfold. Maybe we could see some other characters. Obviously Goku's the main character, and I would love to just keep watching him, but he's gotten to such a point now, to such a pinnacle, that we don't know where he can go from here. Will he fight Daishinkan? Will the angels become evil and rise up against everyone? What's Goku's next big feat besides training up Oob to a point where he can fight Oob and have a decent fight? These are all my thoughts, opinions, and theories. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you agree with anything I have to say, or do you completely disagree with what I have to say? Let me know down in the comment section. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you already haven't. If you want to see my face doing other things, vlogs, maybe challenges, click one of the two boxes on the screens right now. That's going to do it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm the Sand Satsumi. Catch you guys next time.